going to talk about ways that you could use video for marketing. 70% of marketing professionals report that video converts better than any other medium. But by convert, that means sales. Now look at this chart. It's really that long red line in the middle. That refers to video, and it's video on Facebook that blows all the other mediums out of the water. People are going to engage, they're going to click, they're going to share, they're going to comment if you have video on your Facebook posts. This is our company, Audio Visual Consultants. The website is avconsultants.com. We've had the website for about 20 years now, so we have a high page rank. If you Google video production in Oakland, we usually come up first after the advertising. And we share clients' videos with their permission on our website, so they get better advantage because of a link from a website like ours that has lots of videos and lots of blogs kind of helps them out. So we've won several awards over the years, and we post people's videos on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, LinkedIn, with their permission. These are all ways that we provide service after the sale. So what are we doing now? Well, we're helping people with their Zoom conferences. We act as the co-host. We could pre-record videos for them. We could help them with the slides and make sure that the audio is good. We help people set up their cameras on Zoom. There's a few tricks to look your best on Zoom. And there's some tricks to sound your best. You could set up your microphone with audio in the manual mode, by the way. So a lot of what we're doing now is teaching people how to use their smartphones, because the Zoom video recording is kind of limited, but usually smartphone quality is pretty good if you do it the right way. So one thing we tell people to do is to mount your phone up high so it's about eye level, and books come in handy for that. Believe it or not, there are still uses for books. And we encourage people to flood your room with as much light as you can. Here's an example. The League of Women Voters used to hire us every 2 years, and this time we couldn't. So we trained their volunteers on how to make their own videos with their own phones, and then they sent the videos to us to do editing. This woman over here just flooded her room with light, so it looks pretty good. That's me on the left speaking at the Oakland Business Symposium a few years ago, and I'm telling people textbook examples of how you could use video for business, because I wrote the textbook, Corporate Video Production, I wrote. And in the textbook, I include things like proper attire. I even wrote something that obviously Oprah's producer didn't read. I also encourage people to watch their backgrounds so they don't become distracting. We're big on lighting, even lighting outside. Sunlight could get a little too bright. So what we do is, on the left, we rent this thing called a silk, and on the far right is a reflector, and the lighting on our subject is nice and even. One of the other things we've been doing is helping people with their Zoom meetings by bringing our camera and our microphone. We mount it above their computer, although we also provide consultation and help you find other cameras that aren't as expensive that will give you good quality video, better than your built-in cameras. Did you know that at the bottom of your iPhone box is a free microphone? Earbuds usually have a microphone built in. It's going to improve your sound. Well, this is my team, my contact sphere. Thank you all. We've put together a couple of virtual meetings, and we've been giving referrals to one another. And Cedric gave me a referral recently. This is Cedric's basement. We're filming him against a green screen. With a green screen, you're able to put in whatever kind of backgrounds that you want, including this Christmassy background. Doesn't Cedric look great in a tuxedo? And that's his sister. The two of them each year host the Miss Senior Florida pageant. And this time, because of the pandemic, we were able to provide the video for Cedric to be in California while his sister was in Florida, all with the magic of television. And thank you, Nige and Bob, for referring me to film the Heart of Marin Awards a couple years ago. So, storytelling. Every business has a story to tell, and with storytelling, you're able to connect with your prospects on an emotional way when you're using video. Here's one of the ways that you could use storytelling. This woman became the host of a fake news show called The Innovation Show. She interviewed her father, who's the inventor of a product, and all they did is just put it on their website and on YouTube and on their video blog. Customer testimonials. This is one of the most common ways that the big corporations are using video, because an existing customer talking to a new customer is a lot more effective than you trying to sell them. Video blogging. This is a psychotherapist that hired me initially to help her buy camera and lighting, and ended up just hiring me. So each month we made a different video blog for her on movement therapy, on art therapy, on meditation. Businesses are putting on events, and they are hiring us to do live streaming and video recording of their events. We encourage people to use captions. You could get automatic captioning. We like to do them manually. People are watching videos with the sound down, so this kind of helps. Did you ever hear of a video booth? Well, we got a call to film people speaking at a memorial service. This is at the UC Theater. I walked in, I saw they had this poster that said video booth, so I set up my camera and woo, we're in a video booth. So I'm going to show a few examples here of, this is a marketing video that was based on a groundbreaking ceremony.
Thank you very much for coming this morning.
Yeah, thank you very much, too, for coming this morning. So I'm going to move on. I'm just going to show a few seconds of each of these. This was a documentary-style video. I love working with nonprofits because there's usually some problem going on, in the world or locally, and this is a nonprofit that is addressing the problem of the good old boys club in Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley is the center of incredible technology. It's the birthplace of amazing innovations, a leading driver of our economy, and it provides opportunities for a new wave of employment. But the venture capital industry is still very much a boys' club.
So we're going to move on to employee training. Unfortunately, there's been too many incidents of active shooters entering businesses. San Mateo County hired us to make a training film based on the training that they're doing. So this is a dramatization. You're going to see it's actually the director of security who's playing the shooter.
Hey, who's in charge?
Hi, sir. May I help you?
Who's in charge? Where's the doctor?
Doctor is coming, sir.
Doc! Hey, where are you?
Calm down, sir. We don't need any yelling here.
Say that
sir.
again.
Relax.
Tell me to calm down one more time.
Calm down, sir. Relax, sir.
Unfortunately, there's been many more mass shootings since. So we were fortunate enough to help the Temple Emmanuel in San Francisco. They've got like this beautiful building. I think it's Byzantine Revival architecture. So this shows a few shots that we used to help them with their video about community engagement. All right, so I just want to leave you with this statistic. You've heard that a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, we did the math, and it's 1.8 million words is what a video is worth. Because with video, every picture tells a story, don't it?